forget, we got to get Joe Klecko in the Hall of Fame this year. This is his best chance to get in, and we are going to help him. Mark Gastineau, as we know, got 22 sacks in 1984. 22 sacks. No one has eclipsed that. No one has touched it. And then Michael Strahan comes along, and they were in the final game of the season, and it looked like he just wasn't going to do it. And what happens? Brett Favre, with very little time left in the game, rolls out to the right and just lays down. The tight end barely went to block him. It was as if they talked about in the huddle. Let's just give Strahan the record. He's earned it. It sure as heck looked like they planned it. He rolled out, laid in front of him, and Strahan went nuts, and the NFL acted as if things were all hunky-dory, like nothing was awry. No one cares. Just give away records, especially from a team and a man that don't have much. It's all we got, and you had to take it from us, man. Yeah, man, they took it from us. What are they doing? We don't have shit. We don't have shit. I know. Do you like that? My beard. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, wait, that's the one. Hey, Lima Bean. Tea time is Lima Bean now. Look, hey, I like your thing, dude. That's fantastic. I made that on Grok. Where'd you get that, man? Where'd you get that? That's awesome. Yeah, it's a good one, right, man? I like fucking all spiritual bean. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Sunday Fun Day. Because why not? And we got a story today I want to talk about. Dude, how many times over the past, 4 years have I brought up the fact that our former GM is like an apparition? So is our former coach. It's like, poof, these guys, they were, look, together, they were supposed to be where, quote, where football is going, where football is headed. That's the organization, the regime we had. They sucked and were fired, and they never were seen from again until now. So we have a little bit of shit to talk about with our former GM. I'm really excited that he's alive, and, this way we can still kill him. That son of a bitch, don't go off and just die, man. We got to kill you. Like that's, fucking hey. Right on, man. That's the way. GM's Island Empire. Right happen. What GM's? What does that say? I can't. Hey, Auntie. Oh, I like that. Boondocks, right? Some shit. What is the name of that show? Boondockies? Not Boondock Saints. But whatever. Johnny Boy's in the house. Good to see all you guys. There's fucking Postman in the house. Clean Bean. Postman. Pure Adrenaline Sports Channel. Don't forget to support our buddy. He's been with us since the very beginning. When I was hanging out on the Jet Nation live streams with like 14 people, Postman was one of them. He was one of them. Him and Phil Adams and Tyler Timpany. Fucking Fat Gandalf. Some other, a few other guys. It was like 10 of us, man. I was just like, hey, when me and Jeremy started doing the game streams, the first time we got to 50 people, dude, afterwards, we were like virtually high-fiving. Oh, my God, patty caking. Yeah, that's what we were doing. Dude, there's 50 fucking people in there. That's what we were doing. Now I'm like under 1,000. I'm like, it was kind of lame today. Anyway, Phil Adams in the house. I was just thinking about you, Phil. I was putting this hat on, which was sent to me by the great Phil Adams. I love this hat. Like, I don't know if you were here yet, Phil, yesterday, but I'm saying, like, this hat is my favorite. I love this hat. But the only problem with it is that it says fucking Jets on it all over the place. You know what I mean? So everywhere I go, I get made fun of. They're like, hey, look at you. I'm like, yeah, hey, man. I'm wearing it. Like, come on. You don't give me some credit for wearing it. Isn't that, you know what I mean? I'm not a pretender. Although I'm going to be bringing something up soon. I don't know if we should stay here with the Jets. Believe me, dude, I've been here 40, so this coming season will be 43 fucking years with this team. But it's like, whatever. But I'm wondering, I'm starting to ponder the idea. What do I owe these assholes? And it's not even the same assholes. It's just this. And this ain't even the same logo. It's just this. The color green. What do I owe the color green, dude? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm starting to think about it. Thank you, QB. Kuib. Am I saying that right, man? Oh, you said really? You screenshotted? You were like, oh, I love that. I have a whole bunch of them. Let me see if I can find them for you guys. Hold on. Oh man, what is going on? Every time I open shit, it's like, hey, welcome to the first time you've ever opened this. I'm like, what? I use you constantly. Let's see. There's fucking me and Joe Douglas. Holy shit. Opened right to it. Hey, remember this guy? Me and Joe Douglas. There's me and Sherwood. Anyway. What's up, Rich? Good to see you, man. I'll see if I can find these things for you guys. I made a whole bunch of them. Let's see. So my teen bean was in Baltimore. Took the train to Baltimore by himself. We were all nervous, me and my wife. He got there like 11:30 p.m. There's me and Connor Hughes. Jesus. So he went to go see Hatebreed in Baltimore, and he just got back today. I went and picked him up from the train station. Isn't that interesting? So, all right, I'm derailed enough. I don't see them. Tea time. I'll find them again. I'll post them. Oh, wait a minute. Here they are. I found them. Look at that. Hey, let me show you. Okay. We'll do wait, let me see. Those are Chrome tabs. So let me just do the whole screen over here. Hold on. See if I'm showing you guys any. All right. So look at these. That's me and my beads. So look at these. This is the one you have over here. See this one? Look at this one. Look at this guy. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, man? This is the one I like. Look at this guy. This guy's struggling. He's like, Jesus Christ, the Maccagnan are killing him. He's trying real hard. He just got off the long truck trip, and he's dying. He's got a Yankees hat on. He's all pissed. But look, he's ripped. Look at him under there. He's like, Rawr. If anybody messes with this guy before he taps in, he's going to squeeze their fucking head and their eyes are going to pop out. That's what this guy is. You can see the struggle, can't you? I can see the struggle on this guy. Phil, what do you think? This guy's like, please. God help me. You got triangles all over the place. I don't know what's going on. And there's this guy. He looks like he's pretty successful. Right? He's figured it out. He's like, all right. I'm all right. It's going to be all right. That's what he's saying. It's going to be all right, man. You know what I mean? All right. And then you got this skinny guy. Well, hey, how come it's getting blurry? It's weird. When I open it up, it's like blurry. Let me do this. Here we go. This guy's good. That's the one on your thing. Look at this guy. He's just pissed. Fuck off. This guy's sitting there waiting for court. They're like, sir, sit on the sidewalk. So what did we say? Just sit there and let us search your trunk. They're going to find it. That's what's going on. And then you got these guys. This is a different look, Tea Time. What do you think? Yeah, a different look here. I was working on it. I said, that looks good. Right? All right. Anyway. Let's see who else is here. Anybody else here? Paula Bonner's in the house. What's up, Paula? Salud. Salud. Nice to see you again. Yeah, with your new look. Hope you're feeling. I am feeling good. I got a whole bunch of coffee in me. I'm making French press coffee again. Grinding my beans, Paula. I'm doing that whole thing. So it's like, keep drinking it. It stops working. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know. This is like my, well, I guess it's like my fourth today. Not terribly. It's like more than you want to do, but not like egregious, right? 4, but it's only 3:00. I should stop. It's what I should do. Not before it's done. Nope. No sirree, Pop. All right. Let's see. All right, what else we got? So, all right, let's talk about our thing. Everybody's here. Muckleberry's in the house. I saw you the other way when I, Muckleberry. I was trying to bring up a comment you made, and I got swallowed. I don't know if you picked that up. I was trying to say, I was like, Muckleberry, remember? So anyway, I love you, buddy. Muckleberry. It's a great name. So, yeah, you see what this is? So, all right, he's making fun of me already. Hobo. All right, here's what I'm trying to do. All right. I'm trying to see what it looks like if I grow it a little longer. Just a little bit. So at some point, like I got to get past the hobo phase. Well, it's like a little bit longer as hobo. I got to get past hobo. And I just want to see what it looks like to have just like a light. And then what I might want to do is have it fuller up here, kind of go like low into, I don't know, I'm fucking around. So just, you can make fun of me. It's fine. But just know, I'm doing something. All right. I'm all over this shit. I'm not just hanging out, man. I need you to know that, Phil. Okay. It's very important to me. It's very important. Yeah. I was showing, you saw the legs. Yeah. I'm the skinny guy. He's like, hey, man, look at my legs. All right. So here's the story, though. So if you guys didn't hear, our former general manager, 2 general managers ago now, only 4 years ago, or whatever it was, 5, I guess. Mike Maccagnan, remember this guy? So the last time Woody went out and hired an outside agency, it wasn't really an agency. He said, all right, Corn Ferry dropped the ball and got me Idzik. Let me go to some football people. So he goes to Casserly, him and Ron Wolf, who was our former staffer, by the way, if you didn't know that. He was with the Jets for a number of years, then went to the Packers and was their GM. But so we hired Casserly and Ron Wolf, and they pulled together Mike Maccagnan. So Mike Maccagnan was our general manager, had 5 drafts, and he drafted 3 offensive linemen in 5 entire drafts. Think about that. We drafted more offensive linemen like in last year. I mean, didn't we draft? Wait, maybe only 1 last year, but the year Joe Douglas did like 2 every year. So you got to do it. It's 5 fucking people. The starting unit is 5 people. And then you want depth. So that's 9 to 11, right? Depending on what you're doing. Let's say 10. So you need 10 guys. He has 5 drafts and he uses 3 picks total in 5 years. Absurd, I tell you. So anyway, he's back in the news because he was the guy, check it out, that drafted Super Bowl NFC quarterback Sam Darnold. He was the guy who drafted him. He said, send in this card. He wrote Sam Darnold on it. So he was the guy. Not that some other guy wasn't going to do it in about 30 seconds after him if he didn't, but he's the guy who did it. So now everybody's like, hey, let's find Mike Maccagnan. It doesn't say where he is, but this is what it says. The man who drafted Sam Darnold for the New York Jets in 2018 watched from his home in Houston last Sunday as his old quarterback celebrated the NFC Championship. The confetti at Lumen Field was swirling. Who is this? Rich Cimini. Jesus Christ. This guy. The confetti was swirling. Don't you hate him? He's the worst. The confetti was swirling, and so were Mike Maccagnan's emotions. Well done, Rich Cimini. Well done. Oh, my God. Thank God we have this guy writing for us. I would take anybody at JetX over Rich Cimini. And I mean anybody. And this is no shot, but he's 16 years old. Connor. I would rather read Connor, young Connor. He's awesome. I would take, if it's like, you want to read Cimini or you want to read Connor? I'm like, I'm fucking reading Connor, man. I'm not reading. This is garbage. But it's anyway, it's just what I grabbed. I didn't even know it was him. So this is it. His mind wandered back to Darnold's rainy pro day at New York. Jesus. All right. So here's what Mike Maccagnan says. You ready? I was always kind of sad that Sam wasn't able to fulfill that potential in New York. You think? Thanks for the super chats. I'll get right to them. Dante in the house. Thank you, buddy. I'll be right there, my friend. Let me just finish this Rich Cimini masterpiece. It's very important that I don't fragment this. It's meant to be consumed in as a piece, as a work. It's like the dark side of the moon. You know what I mean? You can't just, you got to absorb it all at once. All right. I was always kind of sad. Yeah. You were sad. Yeah. Thank you, asshole. He was paid for 2 years after he was fired. He was sad. That's where he started his journey. And in an ideal world, he would have finished it there. Well, I mean, look, I'll give Maccagnan that. I do agree. In an ideal world, Sam Darnold would have been great for us, but you would have fucking got him some offensive linemen and some wide receivers. The reason he wasn't great, dude, is because the next pick in the draft, you took a small school defensive tackle from fucking Tulane. That's your answer. And then he took another defensive tackle later in the damn draft. It's like, dude, I don't know how defensive tackles are going to help Sam Darnold succeed in New York. But yeah, you were sad. We were sad. This is what he said. He goes on, but it wasn't meant to be. And he had to go on his own journey to grow and develop in different places. It makes me feel good that he's fulfilling his potential. It's not necessarily vindication. In our business, in your business, what's he doing? Is he still in the business? When you see something and it turns out the way you envisioned it, it makes you feel good. I think every scout probably feels that way. Look at this. Sometimes you look back like, golly, this is real. We had Sam Darnold in our hands, and now he's going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, it is like that, Mike Maccagnan. Do you guys see it? I mean, every day there's a new gem for us to go, yeah, how's that fucking feel in your ribs? Yeah. Sometimes you look back like, golly, we had Sam Darnold in our hands, and now we're going back to the Super Bowl. Like, that's no shit. And check it out, Mike Maccagnan. You know who they're playing in the Super Bowl? Yeah. Oh, by the way, their head coach who took them in 1 year to the Super Bowl, that was our number one guy. We begged him and beat him and paid him and everything. He didn't want it. There's 100 forms of pain to this. And Mike Maccagnan is just scratching the surface with, golly, we had Sam motherfucking Darnold, man. Yeah, you think? Fucking guy. I hate these guys. The only people I like in the NFL are you guys. I want you to know that. There's no one else. No one. Only you. I am as jaded and like beat up as it comes. I have had it. Fucking, I don't know what's going on. Dante checking in. It's good to see you, my friend. Green Bean, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You are so awesome, dude. I watch a lot of content creators when it comes to this infuriating team. Nowadays, I listen to you, Badlands, and Matt O'Leary. You're the best. Well, yeah. Matt O'Leary, dude. He's fucking rules. Matt's one of the first people I ever saw. I used to go to the gym and put on like what looked like a 13-year-old Matt O'Leary on my YouTube and just listen to him. Listening to Matt O'Leary. He was still talking about the Islanders, too, part of the show. It was like that long ago. I had no idea I'd be like at his wedding. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Well, look, Dante, thank you, man. You know, I had to reorganize my thoughts. I was seriously considering like not doing this anymore. Like for real. Like when I left, I just, me and my wife talked and we decided, whatever, I'm going to take a break from fucking pretty much everything. And I was like, one of the things on the table was like this green bean shit. Like it's just, dude, there's no happiness. Have you guys noticed that? Have you guys noticed how miserable this experience is? Have you? Some guys are like new, like, hey man, why don't you have a little more faith? I'm like, bro, when did you become a fan? 2008? 2010? Like, I mean, that's still a long time though. That's 15 years, 16 years. But I'm like, brother, this is the worst stretch I remember though. This is unbelievable. And we're still finding layers of deepness in the pain caverns. You know what I mean? Oh, it's crazy. But thank you, Dante. Let's get to your next one, huh? Dante checking back in. Look at this guy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Remember this clown also worked out Patrick Mahomes and could have drafted him. His words mean nothing to me. He's a clown and a fool. Now, he's talking about Samini, everybody, just so we're clear. Not that you didn't deduce. So how do you go into a draft? Oh, no, he's talking about Maccagnan. I mean, not Samini. Jesus, Bean. How do you go into the draft meeting, a quarterback, needing a quarterback, and don't get one in the first round? You know what's funny about that? Is that Mahomes wasn't even the pick. Now, at least Maccagnan didn't trade up past Mahomes to get Trubisky. That's fun. That's even the Bears, dude. They had to have him. The guy to draft. Like, so Mahomes was a question mark. Mahomes, he had talent, but he was really a scary prospect. Mahomes, if you remember, Dante, the lock was Jesus. Why am I can't remember his name now? Oh my God, the guy from Clemson. What the fuck, man? Hold on. I can't believe I can't remember his name. I gotta find it. Deshaun Watson, man, and I didn't even look. I remembered it. There it is. Deshaun Watson was the pick. And let me, before this whole massage thing, how great was, dude, the last year that he played for the Texans, they had nothing. He played arguably like one of the best quarterbacking seasons in history. He was out of control. He was a man possessed. Remember J.J. Watt walked up to him after the season and said, bro, I'm sorry. Like, you played unbelievable hero ball all year, and we couldn't help you. We couldn't do it. Remember that? But so to your point, maybe not Mahomes, because like Mahomes went to Andy Reid, sat for almost a year. Alex Smith was, so he had Andy Reid, Kafka, Bieniemy, and Alex Smith. Like, he had a whole thing going on there, man. They did Mahomes right. If Mahomes came to the Jets, he's Zach Wilson, dude. You know, he's a guy running around like a crazy person. He's running backwards. We're like, this guy sucks. We should have drafted Zach Wilson. That's what you know what I mean? That's what we'd be saying. But Deshaun Watson didn't need anything. Deshaun Watson was going to land where he landed and be a badass. And that was the pick. And Mike Maccagnan didn't take either of those guys and took a safety. I'll tell you, it's crazy, Dante. I don't know what to make of all this madness. Watson. Yeah, thank you. Look at all you guys. Deshaun Cosby. Nope. Deshaun Watson. There it is. Deshaun Cosby. That's really funny, though. That is. Look at it, Phil Adams. This is what this is. So I love you guys. I do. I'm telling you, without you guys, I'm telling you, man, right now, if it wasn't for you guys, I am less than 50-50 that I watched anything last year. I was miserable. And I don't show it in these damn live streams. It's hard. By the end of the live streams, I am tapped. Like I'm sapped. I'm tapped out. Like, I'm just like, dude, it's out of control difficult to be positive through that bullshit. And everybody in the chat's like, this fucking team is. I'm like, hey, it's not so bad, man. Relax. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not all an act or anything. I'm really trying to be that, but it's not easy to do. So, Phil, I would read that, but let me clean my glasses because I literally let me try to read it without my glasses. Bean Kitty, you provide Kitty, buddy. The happiness to us. The Jets are just side piece. Yeah. Let's see if a side issue now. I didn't even see the third word. My eyes are falling off a cliff, Phil. I don't know what's happening. Oof. All right. Okay. There we go. Let me just neaten it up a smidge so I'm not completely. All right. So, Mike Maccagnan, what do you guys think of this guy? You know, I mean, Dante, thank you again, my friend. For real. Sincerely, love, love, love. You're one of the good ones, man. Let's go, Bean, JoJo Townsell. So, what is New Jersey Lawrence? A Green Bean, the only joy in being a Jets fan is sharing this with fellow fans, like a 12-step program, except we never get past the source of the misery. That's very, very well said, Lauren. That's really great. It's like a 12-step fellowship. It's just that there's no solution. There's nothing here. We're just like, oh, we're just hanging out, man. I mean, we'll hug each other and virtually, you know, but that's the only thing that there is for us here. But I'm telling you, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even watch this shit anymore. And I pondered it this year. And who knows? Maybe I ponder it some more and bounce. I don't know, man. But I got to just make sure that my life, like, I've done a good job. Like, you know, years ago, like when the Jets played at Giant Stadium and I had season tickets and I would go to every single game, preseason, every game. If there was ever playoffs, I was there. I used to walk out of that stadium, dude, like looking for a fight. I was drunk. I was high. And I was furious. And I couldn't look at the papers for like 4 days. Till Thursday paper. That's if as long as we're talking about the next game, then I can look. I couldn't even listen. I couldn't do anything. I was miserable. Now I've done a really good job of it not ruining the rest of the week. My wife would even know, like, oh my God, like it's Sunday, stay away from daddy. It was the worst. But I've done a good job over the last number of years to like not do that. But it still sucks. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't do, and let me say, I don't do anything else for as long that makes me as unhappy as the Jets. There's nothing here. I mean, look, we have 5 firsts and 3 seconds over the next 2 years. And like, we have no offensive coordinator. There's no quarterbacks. This is most likely, sad to say, most likely a dead man walking regime, right? I mean, Aaron Glenn has to pull some magic out of his ass to make it. You know what I mean, man? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, maybe they get Frank Reich. Frank Reich's offense is good. Aaron Glenn sucks, and the defense keeps losing, and they fire him at week 8. Frank Reich takes over the reins, and he's really, he wins 5 games and just missed a wild card or something weird like that. And then we give Frank Reich. I mean, would there be worse things? There's worse, right? Like, who knows? He's been a head coach with the Colts, right? That's where I think that, yeah. And like, all right. But the funny part about Frank Reich is that he was considering retirement. How many times? Yeah. We admit, Chris, we have a problem, but sadly, nothing you can do about it. There's nothing we can do. I mean, shit, man. I submitted my resume for general manager this year. They didn't even get back to me. They should get back to me. Dude, I am a legit candidate, dude. Not only have I been here for 42 years, but I've done draft shit for the last 20. Plus, I've run multi-million-dollar organizations. Like, what the fuck? Talk to me. Send me a letter. Something. I tried, man. And I'll try again. I'll keep trying. I even put something in my letter like, and on top of all that, imagine the media if you did this. If you hired me, imagine what the national media would. I mean, dude, it would be like, it'd be an explosion of, it'd be like Ted Lasso. It'd be Ted Lasso proportions, right? Hiring a fan with a YouTube channel named Green Bean. Like, come on, dude. But the thing is, I'd be bringing Dom and Nanny. I'd be bringing our dudes, man. Let's go, Matt, Ryan. We're going in. We're going in. And we're fixing this shit. I said, I'll get us in the playoffs. Give me 2 years, man. I'd be general manager and quality control coach so I can fucking stand on the sideline yelling at everybody. I'm like, brother, I don't know what you're thinking taking that playoff. One more of those and you're out. I'm going to cut you. I'm going to trade you to the abyss. Siberia. I'll do it for a 7th. I don't care. Dante checking back in. Look at Dante. Thank you, my friend. I know it sounds wrong, but when you weren't on Talking Jets, I stopped watching. I love those guys, but my Bills-loving girlfriend and I love your takes. Bills-loving girlfriend. That's, you got to be careful, Dante. Needing a break. I even rewatched Jets wins from 2022 today. Was 2020? Oh, 2022. Yeah. We had hope. We had hope, didn't we? Didn't we, Dante? Oh, my God. That was, yeah. That was the year Robert Saleh had us at 7-3, right? And then 2023 was what? Shitty, I imagine. Right? Because Zach with 2021, 2022, right? So then 2023 was what? We were like bought into Zach and Mike White or some shit. And then that sucked. And then we got Aaron Rodgers and kept Zach. Aaron Rodgers played 4 plays and we got Zach again. And then we did 2026, 25 was Aaron Rodgers. So 2022, the Cleveland game, I know you watched that one because that one was good. That was a great comeback, man. The coach Stefanski, he had his kids on the come down to the sideline to appreciate the victory with him, and we beat him. Take that. Somebody should have walked over with the ball and handed it to his fucking kids. That's football, man. You know what I mean? Everybody's so soft. Yeah, like you're gonna bring your kids down with 5 minutes left in the game. Then anything that is as disrespectful as it gets, right? Come on down, kids. This game's a wrap. No bullshit. I'm still on the field. I'm still on the field, man, and I'm in the mood to lay somebody out. You know what I mean? So like, as soon as he did that, all bets are off. Dude, if I was Corey Davis when he caught that pass, I just jog over. And I just fucking hand that ball to the guy's son. Here you go, kid. This is the ball. Remember this ball. Your father's not getting fired yet, but he will because he's an idiot. And remember, this is the ball that will remind you how dumb your father is. Okay? That's what you do in football. And then Stefanski's got to stiffen up. He's got to smarten up, Dante. Everybody's so soft. Like, I didn't like that he stood on my cymbal and did a dance. Who gives a shit? Then fucking make him pay for it. Hit him. You know? I don't like that when he said this about my coach. No. I don't know. You know what I mean? What is all this madness? All right. Do you guys know? Do you guys even know about this? So the Talking Jets crew, Matt O'Leary, Ryan, myself, Dom C, I think Jeremy might be coming in again, and everybody else, we are hanging out for the first round of the draft in Hoboken this time. So last time we did it in Long Island, it was excellent. This time it's going to be better because we figured out the projection of the live stream into the place. Like, so last time it was a little weird, a little wonky. It was our first time. $25, man. That's it. $5 beers, 50% off all your appetizers. You get an entry to win the jersey. You get a free drink. You know, come on. What else? It's at Texas Arizona Bar and Grill, right outside of the PATH train entrance, exit, depending on how you're looking at it. Right? You're getting off, it's the exit. You're getting on, there's the entrance. So that's what it is. This is going to be the night of the, what is it, April 23rd? Where's the date? April 23rd, I think. Let me make sure over here. NFL draft date. All right. Come on, Siri, or whoever you are. April 23rd. That's right. The whole first round. So we have 2 first-round picks, one way up front and then one in the middle. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a good time. Go to TalkinJets.com to get your tickets, man. We already have a whole bunch sold already. I'm really excited. I even have some Miami fans calling me like, hey, man, can I come to that draft party? I said, no. But yeah, man, I hope you guys all come. There's a whole cast of characters already on the list, man. We're excited. Can't wait to do it with you guys. Don't forget about it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. What else do you, I mean, come on. What else are you going to do? It's fucking draft night, man. Look at Lou. Boop, bop, beep, boop. I saw your emails, man. But so thank you. I appreciate you, Lou. You're a good dude, man. Like, I genuinely like you. Not just the name on the screen. I like you. I mean, you're a good guy. He's checking in. He's like, hey, man, you know, that kind of thing. He wasn't the only one. So I just appreciate you guys. Everybody was like, because it was like I had to make a decision. And it was just like, you know, if I didn't, I might not have been able to do it. So I had to just do it. And I just said, fuck it. But so I know people were like, where the hell did you go? And I didn't even talk to Ryan, Matt. I didn't even talk to those guys for like at least, I don't know, 10 days, like a week. Like Jeremy, I had, because Jeremy was doing the streams. I just said, hey, can you just keep doing this? Because he's got access. So I just said, do it. And then, you know, if you can. And then I just left. My dude missed you. Green bean for GM. Right on, dude. That's what I'm saying. But hey, I'm all about this Darren Muji guy. Like, he came in, he's looking at Quinnen, who's disenchanted. Sad, sucks, my favorite guy. If you guys can see, I got the Quinnen jersey. Oh, that's not the right camera. Let me see. See, I got the signed Quinnen jersey hanging up over there. I'm going to put it in a frame one of these days, but not today. Today is not the day for that sort of thing. But yeah, man. So he looked. Quinnen's disenchanted. We're going to have to be in a contract thing with him next year. Sauce Gardner, he's the highest paid cornerback in the NFL. And he's not doing anything to move the needle. I got the Colts begging me to give him Sauce Gardner. They were 2 first-round picks and a second-round wide receiver from a year ago. That's fucking 2 firsts and a second. I'm going to take it. You know what I mean? So I think he's doing all right. He did some nice trades at the end, at the beginning of the season too, and got some guys and everything. So I don't know, man. I think Muji, all right. You know what I mean? Okay. Aaron Glenn, I'm a little nervous. Thanks, James. Good to see you, Lou. Thanks, James. I know, Paula. Zach made everybody look bad. Dude, we had a nice little team too. If we just had, like, when Mike White came on you saw it. Mike White and Josh Johnson both threw for 350 yards, and Zach has 2 300-yard games in his whole career. It was crazy, man. GM's Island Empire checking in. Super chat. From what I'm looking at right now, Reich will be offensive coordinator, Bevel quarterback coach, and run game coordinator will be great. Dude, let me tell you something. If we pull that off, if that's what the Jets are doing, I am happy as I could possibly be coming out of this shit show. That is, is that real? Hey, somebody's got to tell me if that's real. I got all caught up in Mike Maccagnan land today. So if that's real, somebody write in here. I'm looking at the Mark Zucchetti's on board Island Empire. So, dude, let me tell you something. That would be a fucking slam dunk. I don't think it's happening. Like Greg Roman, running backs coach, running court. Like, dude, man. Dude, that would be good. Hold on. I got to look at something here. So he was the quarterback coach for the Dolphins, right? So, but he was also the passing game coordinator. So like you're saying here, he's second Jets, but he's being interviewed for the offensive coordinator. Dude, the Dolphins just hired Hackett. The Dolphins, let me say something to you guys. Do you guys realize that the last 4 years, the Dolphins have every single year signed a something to do with the Jets quarterbacks. They signed White, right? Who was the other guy? They signed fucking Tim Boyle. They signed Zach Wilson. And now they signed Hackett. Dude, if there is any team, if there is any position on any team to stay the fuck away from, it's got to be the Jets quarterback room, right? If there's anything in the NFL to just go, look, I don't care if there are $100,000 bills hanging out of people's ears. You just don't look there. You know what I mean? It's like a siren song. Your ship's going to go on the rocks. Like, why would they do? And not once, twice, 3, but 4 times. Oh. Right, Billy? Thanks, Island Empire. Billy. It's good to see you, Billy. But, dude, I mean, and I don't want to throw any stone, like people in glass houses, right? Right, Billy? You know what I mean? If you live in a glass house, don't fucking throw stones. But this is kind of a shot at us, too. Again, like if you want to say, I'm going to sign a Jets running back, maybe. You want to say a Jets cornerback? Okay. Like Sauce and DJ Reed. Okay, we had some weight there. Jets quarterbacks? I don't get it. Mike White, Tim Boyle, Zach Wilson. They signed Zach Wilson, and when it was time to bench Tua, they didn't even put him in. That's how bad he is. They put the kid in. What's his name? Not Drew. The fuck's his name? I can't remember anything these days. Right, Paula? Dude, it's absurd, man. Look at this article from Fin Fanatic. Door just opened for a quarterback no Dolphins fan wants to see after this quarterback coach decision. Dude, I don't know. I would love that trifecta, man. That's the first thing that's gotten me excited about the Jets since the trades. First, Sauce and Quinnen, and then A.D. Mitchell and all that stuff. and getting rid of Michael Carter II and all that shit. Like Ewers, thank you, boss girl. Quinn, thank you. I'm telling you, Bob's just like, is it Bob Bianchi? Says, whomever the OC is, let's go. Let's get him. Let's get it together. I know, man. But look, if they need a couple more days and they pull off Reich, Bevel, and Roman, dude, that's all I need for this. I would be, dude, my energy level for the draft and all my pre-draft shit would go through the roof. Right now, it's hard. It's like I don't even know what we're doing. Like it's hard to want players and all that because you don't know what you're looking at. I don't know what defense we're going to play. I don't know who the fuck is running our offense. Do we have a quarterback? I don't know anything. So it's hard. Now, you can just look at players you like. But see, I don't have the time for that. I need to focus. Like I push a lot of players to the side. I'm not even looking at that guy. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker. I don't want him. No, that kind of a thing, just as an example. Dante checking back in. Says, no one will ever convince me that Mike White shouldn't have been the backup in 2023 behind Rodgers, not Zach. The thing with Mike White, though, is that he cannot stay healthy, dude. He can't do it. He's out of the NFL, I think. Let me see. Oh, he went to the Bills, and they cut him too, I think. Let me see. Mike White, quarterback. Let's see where he is. Where is he? Doesn't say where he is. Let's see. He played for the Bengals and the Panthers. Oh, he was on. All right. He was on the Panthers last year. He's done, dude. You know what I mean? But I hear you. The thing is with Zach, like that, dude, Joe Douglas, Robert Saleh, Hackett, dude, they blew it. And we talked about it. They bought into the Aaron Rodgers Iron Man thing, which, okay, that's what he is. But they didn't even have a plan B. If you wanted to do this reset with Zach, you should have put him on the fucking practice squad. Nobody was going to pluck him. He was safe. His contract was prohibitive. He was the most protected man in all of sports. You should have just stuffed him on the practice squad and had a viable backup quarterback, even if it was Trevor Siemian. Just have a backup. Carson Wentz, Mike White, have a backup. And they went, nah, Zach's never going to see the field with Aaron Rodgers here. We're the best. Yay, us. And what happened? On the fifth play, Zach's like, me? I thought I was taking a. What happened? I don't even have my fucking cup is in the locker room. You know what I mean? That's what happened. Oof. It's the worst, man. What do you think of the quarterback room? I hate it, boss girl. I mean, you know what? Let me pull that back. That was my initial reaction. Okay. Let me think. Let me think about this for a second. I hate it. I don't hate it. I just, come on. Like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? What are we going to do with Kirk Cousins? I'll tell you what, it's got to be better than fucking Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Tim Boyle, Trevor Siemian. You know what I mean? Luke Falk. Jeez. So, you know what? I'm in. Screw it, boss girl. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who might transition to coach, Dante? Zach or Mike White? Mike White could be a good coach, maybe. I don't know. Coaching is a different skill set. Like, you could know the game of football inside and out. But if you can't convey that information in a language that people can understand, that's the whole thing with being like in leadership. You have to know it's not about like you know those coaches that they have to spend 4 years getting their players like no they can't coach these guys. Like that guy sucks. I want him out of here. Not that he's not going to try to get guys that fit his system over the time, but you have to be able to like as a coach, you have to be able to speak to every single player on your unit in the way that they learn. That's what you got to do, man. This isn't 1992. 92, you go sit down, and then you kick them. You know what I mean? Like that's the way it was. Shut up. You do what I say, or you're off the team. That's the way. It's not like that anymore. So you have to be able to communicate in a way that they're going to respond to. If you got a guy like Denzel Mims and he's all scared in the corner because you're yelling, you can't fucking yell at him. You got to go, come here, dude. Here's a carrot. Eat this carrot. I'm going to talk to you. You pet his head. And you pet his head and you go, who hurt you? That's what you do. Hold on. I'm looking for my middle finger emoji. I want to send to somebody. Where is it? Where's my fucking... There it is. Fuck off. There you go. You got to be like, hey, man. Like, you got to be able to do that. So I don't know if Mike White can do that. He wasn't only injured once. Dude, are you high, Dante? Come on, man. He was injured every time he played. He was injured. Tell me the injury. He's as injury prone as it gets. He never makes it through. He can't play 3 games in a row, buddy. Every time we put him on the field, he played great, and then he was injured. Remember that hit? Dude, one of the best hits I've seen in the last 10 years, maybe even a little more, was the hit. Sadly, it was against us, but it was poor Mike White getting absolutely creamed by Milano in the Bills game. You remember that? He went to the locker room after that one. Fucking Joe Flacco came on the field like doop dee doop doo. He fumbled the first snap. Oh, the worst. You don't remember that, Dante? Oh, right on. Yeah, you do. Dude, that was form tackling. You could not have asked for a better tackle. You know what I mean? It just sucks it was on us. And it killed. Now, in Mike White's defense, he went to the locker room and he came back out and he played. Remember, he was trying, dude. I loved Mike White. But, you can't count on him. Ribs, elbow, remember the finger? Remember the finger when against the, the Browns? Josh Johnson came in and threw for 366 yards in 3 quarters. Mike White threw that touchdown. We were like, dude, we're going to the Super Bowl. Remember that? We're like, holy shit, we got a real quarterback here. And then, boom, his fucking finger hit a helmet, and that was the end of Mike White. And then Josh Johnson came in. Threw for 366, I think it was. That was Browning Nagel. Maybe it wasn't 366, but it was 300 and change in 3 quarters. It's crazy, man. And Zach would come on and throw for fucking 109, 2 picks. But he'd run in a touchdown and do the fucking, what do you call that dance? The jiggity or some shit? The gritty, the giddy, giggity. What was that called? Remember that? Milano absolutely crushed him. Dude, yeah, Bucky Barros. He was like, oh, and we all would have been. Dude, that tackle was one of the best tackles I've seen in years. It was like, that's what I'm talking about. I want linebackers that do that. The giddy. I don't know if that's it, Harry. I think me and you are old, buddy. What's it called? Oh, the gritty. Harry redeeming himself with his youthful display of knowledge. The Gritty and Rich confirms. Remember that shit? Oh, my God. I don't know. Well, look, this is the important thing. The important thing, guys. Where did it go? What happened? Oh, Bean. I'll tell you. Something's wrong with me. You know what it is? I got all caught up in that fucking, the spiritual bean shit with tea time earlier. I started knocking shit off. All right, so we got to talk about my Super Bowl picks, man. This is important. Look at me. I knocked myself right off the screen. Here we go. We'll do it this way. And then we're gonna do it. Bop-a-deep. And here we go. And look at that. Oh, Bean did it. Don't call me old. I know you guys are like, look at this guy. He's old. I'm not old. I just lost. See, you guys thought I was old, but I shaved my beard and I lost what? 6 months? So there you go. Take that, stuff it in your pipe. I'm 6 months younger, everybody. Well, I want to remind you about the great sleeper app. You know it. I know you know it because we've been talking about it. The thing is, you haven't signed up, and it's time to do it because the Super Bowl's here. And when the Super Bowl's done, it doesn't even matter. NBA, MLB, NHL, and everything else, all on the Sleeper app, man. They make it so easy. You pick the game, and they give you the props, and you just pick more or less, and you can win up to 100 times the money that you put down. I put $10 down on this, and I'm going to do a new one, too, because the Sam Darnold thing is bothering me. It is. I think he's going to do more than that. But I only put $10 up. So to win, I'm going to win 98. If this all happens, I mean, that's 10 times the money. Just look at this. It says Cooper Kupp, 3.5 catches. You got less, more, whatever. And that's it. That's how you do it. So once you like it, you look at it. You're like, yeah, it's so easy. Use the promo code GREENBEAN when you sign up, and they're going to match your first $100 of your deposit. So they're going to match it. They're going to match it. You put a hundo, they put a hundo. That's how it goes. Sleeper app, America's fastest growing fantasy and sports app for good reason. I put the link right in the top of this description, man. I made it as easy as possible for you guys. Now is the time to do it. Use that promo code GREENBEAN. Take advantage of this great offer from Sleeper, everybody. There they go. Look, there they go. And here they come. And here I come back. Boom. All right. With that all said, let's see we'll get a couple more comments here. No Skills is in the house. What's up, yo? How you doing, buddy? You doing good? All right. So here we go. Hennessy. Oh, it's good to see Hennessy, man. What are you doing? So did Mike take credit for Adam Gase too? No, he wouldn't do that. Mike Maccagnan had nothing to do with Adam Gase, sad to say. You know it. They were working on Mike McCarthy and Matt Rule. But Mike Maccagnan told Matt Rule, I want to hire these two offensive. These are the Jets, dude. Like, we suck so bad, yet we're trying to get a coach in here. And we're going to tell that coach we're picking the offensive. Why? Where do you get the street cred to pull off some shit like that? They wanted to give him Adam Gase and Greg Williams as coordinators. He said, I hate both of those guys. Those guys are two assholes. So then Peyton Manning called Christopher Johnson. Christopher Johnson steamrolled Mike Maccagnan, and that was the end of that. Adam Gase came in here and said, Mike Maccagnan sucks. Chris said he's gone. Don't worry about it. It was mayhem. Mayhem. You know what I mean? Fucking mayhem, man. It's sad because we're nice people. You're here waiting on 2027, Hennessy says. I know, dude, we just got to endure. Think about it. It's not even the draft, and we know next year is going to suck. But if they hired Reich, Bevel, and Roman, and then you get like a second-round quarter, maybe they get Nussmeier, maybe they get the kid from Duke. I'm in. I'm into all that stuff. Maybe Chambliss. Dude, let's do it. Get fucking Pavia in here. I don't give a shit. Just let's have some fun, man. Don't go get Kirk Cousins. The guy's old as shit. But if you do, I mean, it's still better. That's how bad we are. But anyway, what have I done? Yeah, I know, Cheese Man. I got his voice, right? You can tell. You can tell the voice is very, very similar, right? I hope. Yeah, but Paula, you gotta hate root against the Pats. Just sucks. It's Sam Darnold. I just, whatever. But I'm in. I'm in, dude. You gotta I'm telling you, the only team I root for in the NFL is the Jets. I root against every game I watch. I'm who am I rooting against? Now, I'm not saying it's a happy place or that you should try it, but that's what I do. I'm like, all right, I fucking hate those guys. Let's go. Let's go Cardinals. That's what I do. And every team I hate is good, and every team that I'm rooting for to beat them never does. I'm just like, I'm in a perpetual swirl of loss, pain, deceit. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, no skills. Click your heels 3 times. Madden skip. There's no place like 2027. There's no place like 2000. I don't want to say it a third time and I'll fucking lose a whole year of my life. Let's have some fun, Stainless Ninja. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, don't tell that to Tony. I would take Drew Allard. Dude, why not? Dude, if you get him in the mid-rounds or something, just fucking take him. Who cares? Take 3 quarterbacks. I really don't care. Just if you can get me Frank Reich, Greg Roman, and Bevel, or even 2 of those guys, and I'm going to be really happy. I just think that's almost 0% chance that the Jets actually pull something like that together. Aaron Glenn's now the defensive coordinator, and somehow mid-season Frank Reich is just the head coach. We don't even know what happened. He's like, wait a minute. Why is fucking Frank Reich giving the post games? Yeah. That would be very Jets, wouldn't it? It would. All right, guys. I'm going to bounce out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do content every day for a little while. We'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I love hanging out with you guys. I'm having fun. I'm having fun again. It's like loose. I'm not so torn up. But it's nice to have my time with you guys. Don't forget about the sleeper option or the offer. And don't forget about the Talking Jets draft party, man. Get in on that shit. Hang with us, man. Come and hang out. We have fun. Matt O'Leary drinks a lot of whiskey. I don't know if you guys knew that. He drinks a lot of whiskey, man. So it's going to be a good time. Guys, have a great day. Yeah, content every day for a little while, Beefy. I don't know how long I'll be able to do that, but right now I can. Dude, there's like 2 feet of thick ice everywhere. I can't do anything. I'm like just stuck. I can't do anything. So, yeah. All right, I'll just do it. I'll just do one of these on the. I will just do this one so you guys can hear the fucking accordion guy. Guys, have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, here we come, baby. Here we come. Here go the Jets, baby.
I want to kiss you.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah!
You want to run or you want to duck down? You want to duck, just go over and get onto the bench and stay there.
You play to win the game.
My message for the fans, we're all frustrated with where we are right now.
Jets, Jets, Jets.